guys, it's me Ellie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, please subscribe down below if you're not already. So, Happy New Year guys. I can't believe 2019 is in like a day. That is absolutely crazy to me. Like this year has just flew by. I just still can't believe it. This year went by really fast. Anyways, so New Year means I'm going to be doing my annual year in a nutshell video. So here's the tea before we kind of get started. Last year I made this really cool like 2017 in a nutshell video. I think I titled it like my 2017 year. And it was really cool because like I chose a bunch of different clips throughout the year and made it into like one giant video. But here's the thing. Up until May, I've been editing my videos on my sister's MacBook Pro, and she currently doesn't live with us at the moment. So half the footage is on there and half the footage is on my MacBook, which I got during May, and then, you know, so on. I feel like that video would just kind of be a hassle, and I'm trying to live like a stress-free life, zen. So instead, I'm just going to be kind of talking a little bit about my year. So basically every month in 2017, I'm going to talk about the kind of key events. And then I'll insert some pictures and it'll be pretty fun. So with that said, I hope that intro made sense. Let's get started. This is kind of a little warning. I went to Mexico a lot during 2018. So you're gonna be like, God, does she go to Mexico every 10 seconds? My family actually has a house there, so we frequently visit a lot when the weather is nice. Alright, so we're starting all the way back to January 2018. So I went to Mexico for New Year's. Around this time I was actually in Mexico a year ago from like today. I also got Lily the Lebanese lemon tree. Oh, she's such a sweetie. I love you, Lily. She's like going on strong. She has a couple lemons. What a cutie. February 2018, I went to Mexico once again with the fam. And I dropped my first set of merch, which was not very successful. We also held my sister's bridal shower at our house. March 2018, this was probably the busiest and most fun month of my life, March. I went to Disneyland for my sister's bachelorette party. Marley, Paige, Haley, and I, and we all went there as her bridesmaids to Disneyland, and it was so much fun. Also in March, I hiked the 34-mile Havasupai by Falls hike with my sister Paige, which was quite a fun hike. It was very painful, but very fun and so worth it. On March 17th, my sister Marley got married on St. Patrick's Day. It was the most magical day ever, and if I can go back in time and relive like any day, it would be that day. I also planted my spring crops and I got my infamous sty, which I still have. April 2018, I went to Mexico once again. That's 2 times already, 3 times now. I also turned 14 and had my golden birthday for 14. We also had the Red for Ed Capital March, which was crazy. I remember, I think I took like a week off of school last year for the Red for Ed March. Oh my gosh. That was so crazy, but I actually got to participate in the march. I have a video all about that if you guys want to check it out. May 2018, I promoted from junior high. It was my last day, and I started my summer break. June 2018, I went to Mexico once again. Can you guys guess it? My friend and I also went to a Maroon 5 concert. I went back to Mexico. That's 2 times in 1 month, and went to a Circus Mexicus concert with the fam. We saw Roger Clint, and it was so much fun. My mama also turned 50, and we celebrated in Flagstaff with the fam. July 2018, the fam and I went to San Diego for our annual family vacation. We always go to San Diego. My sis and I, Paige, also saw and met Trisha Paytas in Hollywood, and we spent the night later on, and it was so much fun. She was so sweet, and Trisha literally told me that I have the same exact camera as her, and I started bawling. August 2018, we held my Grammy's 70th birthday at our house. We had the whole fam come over, and it was so much fun, but the next day I started my freshman year. September 2018, my parents and I went to San Diego for the weekend for my dad's half Ironman, the Super Frog, which was really fun. My mom and I just got to sit on the beach and eat ice cream while my dad ran several miles in the sand. October 2018, I went, can you guys guess it? Can you guys guess it? I went back to Mexico for fall break with the whole family, and that was such a fun trip. My friend Casey and I, a part of the Outdoors Club, we hiked the mountain by our school, and then we carved pumpkins at the top. That was quite an experience. I also went trick-or-treating with my friends for Halloween. You're never too old to trick-or-treat, remember that. November 2018, I got my braces off. That's crazy, I think that was only like 2 months ago. And I don't know if you guys guessed it, but I went to Mexico again. My family and I also cheered my dad on SE and completed his full Ironman race, and it was so crazy, so much hard work, and my dad did his very, very best, and the whole family came out and supported him, and it was so much fun. We also celebrated Thanksgiving with my Aunt Tina and her family, and then our family. And then December 2018, this month, I celebrated Christmas with my mom's side of the family 2 days before Christmas, my dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve, and then the fam and I just kind of chilled on Christmas Day with my main family, and we just opened presents in the morning, ate yummy food, and it was really, really fun. That was my year. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I just did my whole year in a nutshell. Obviously, there are more things that happened than the events stated, but those were kind of like the highlights of my year. Along with all the fun things that happened this year, I went through a very hard stage, and I'm going to do a whole video about it later once I kind of feel like I'm ready to kind of talk about it more. But I went through a very bad stage for most of the year with my anxiety, and I got it kind of, I'd say April through probably June-ish, July, and I kind of have it on and off here. I'll do a whole video about anxiety when I'm ready to fully talk about it. But honestly, this year, I feel change is going to happen. Speaking of this next year, my dad and I are going to be doing our 2019 goals, so stay tuned for that. I already made a little goals sheet, so you guys best stay tuned for that video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had an amazing year. If you didn't, make 2019 a better year. 2019 is going to be a year of change for me and hopefully for you. I'm going to develop new habits, improve myself. I'm trying to go vegan. I'll talk all about that in my 2019 goals video with my dad. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for all of your support through this year. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!